Hey, what's going on, everybody? What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Young Brawling Gaming channel. Today, guys, I'm going to be covering some replay from my main account. I got to a new season highest of 6,029. We're currently ranked 5985 in the world. Well, these look like these were clan battles that I did, collection day battles, right? Okay, here's ladder. We got this one right here against Logbit deck. I'm gonna send this player an invite since he has no clan. Hopefully, maybe he'll join, maybe not. We got this one against, well, that looks a little balloon Inferno Dragon with the Mega Knight. The next one, Hog Rider Inferno Tower with the Musketeer. This one I lost to, oh, okay, that's a Sergio as well. That's a Sergio as well. I was like, what? Did I just fight the same player again? But it looks like a little bit different. That'd be crazy if I fought the same player within like 4 matches twice. Got this one against a Lava Hound Night Witch matchup. Then we got this one against a Mortar. And we'll check out another one against a Royal Giant. So let's start off with the Royal Giant one. Let me just go ahead and first turn off my sounds. So we'll be covering like 6 games, I think. I lost to this P.E.K.K.A. Brit Spam. You know, P.E.K.K.A. Brit Spam will always be a tough matchup. Like one of the toughest matchups to beat as a Golem. You know, it has a perfect counter for you. But it's not unbeatable, though. No deck in the game is unbeatable. Some are just harder to beat for your deck. It's just the way, you know, it is designed, I believe. Like, let's say if you run Lava Hound and most of your troops are ground troops, you know, you're bound to have trouble. You see what I mean there? So, you know, some decks will always give your deck a hard time. Let's check out this off-meta deck, right? This had a Mega Knight, Inferno Dragon, as well as the, what else was that? Royal Giant, Dark Goblin. It has Skeleton Army. Alright, so I started off the game, which is a rare thing. Maybe I was feeling a little tilted, guys. You know, sometimes it happens. You gotta switch up your playstyle, maybe. Usually, you guys know I don't really like to start off the game my way, but that was a rare occasion, I guess, where I started off the game in the back with a Night Witch. The opponent goes with the Royal Giant. I have to go heavy on defense here, early as possible. Try to limit the damage that the Royal Giant gets on our tower. I think it only got 1 hit because I did a Lumberjack, Mega Minion, and a Bar Barrel for the Dark Goblin. So it worked out. We took care of all the supporting units, and we're only down about 1 elixir. That is an unfortunate Golem. I didn't expect a princess in that deck, I believe, at that time. You know, I figured the Royal Giant, which is the win condition, right, for the opponent. I thought the Royal Giant is out of the cycle. We are safe. Well, that was a bad NATO. I just wanted to get the Inferno Dragon out of there. And I thought, well, maybe it wasn't as bad as I'm thinking, right? I probably should have gotten the Skeleton Army. But, because looking at our tower, I'm surprised that we even made a comeback from this because we got 1 minute and 15 seconds left. So that NATO was absolutely questionable because I don't think I did anything with that. Well, maybe I did pull the Inferno Dragon away, but was it worth it? Probably not. When I go with the Mega Minion in the left lane, that should take care of the princess. And now we can load up our Golem, a Night Witch play. This time I have a Lightning. Well, this is a questionable Royal Giant with the bats. I'll take it because I'm gonna go with the Lumberjack. Oh, this is a perfect NATO as well, right, guys? I NATO'd that away from the Golem. Our supporting troops, Baby Dragon, bats, take care of the Inferno Dragon. Mega Knight comes out only for like maybe a couple of seconds, 3 seconds, because there were so many bats that the Mega Knight really was there just for a few seconds, guys. And we broke through to the tower, so let's go. We are in the game with 15 seconds left. You know, I go in there with that. I have a Lightning ready as well. I can Lightning the Inferno Dragon. The bats will help clear the dragon away. Now the opponent's back to a Skarmy. You know, that NATO wasn't on point, and that Barbarian barrel was a little bit delayed. You know, but we got to get back to defending now. You know, I'm expecting that Royal Giant play here somewhere. So I got to go with the baby dragon. Here comes the Royal Giant. A perfect tornado because we're able to get the bats in there as well and got the Royal Giant to go on to our King Tower. So the tower now is at 1238. You know, the win condition is out of the cycle. So I'm going to load up a Night Witch play. The opponent goes with the princess in the back. I'll take that because we're not going to give any tower damage to that princess. You see here, I go with the Mega Minion for the princess. Then I have a Dark Goblin. Oh, this is perfect tornado value. I think this is what won us the game. Actually, well, I think the safe bet for the opponent would have been like go for the Royal Giant in the pocket because our tower is so low on health. 1238, the Royal Giant probably would have picked up the damage. But since, you know, the opponent started defending, I figured we're in triple elixir. You know, in triple elixir, you can start spamming your units much faster. Here we go, lightning the King Tower and Mega Minion, Baby Dragon. Under the rage, we're able to finish off that game. So a bit of an off-meta deck. These type of decks keep on because you don't know what your opponent is playing. That's a pro about having a deck that you make yourself, guys. Because my deck, it's so popular that the opponent knows the exact deck that I'm using, exact spells that I have in there. But this deck that I just faced, you know, I can never know unless, you know, the opponent plays all the 8 cards. But until then, I will never know what this deck has, right? So that's a pro about having a off-meta deck. You'll leave your opponents guessing on the type of deck they are using. So let's check out the next Mortar matchup with the Rascals, Miner, Bats, and a Fireball. Miner from the opponent. I go with the Mega Minion right on top of that. I know the Tornado is not going to King Tower activate from there. Or at least I don't think so. Here comes the Bats. The Miner is out. I can't get pressured. I can go with the Golem. My 5th card is a Night Witch. Oh, this is a perfect scenario for me, guys. Because the opponent chose to put the building into the left lane. And you know what that does? That opens up the lane for the Golem to go straight to the right tower. And the Mortar alone is not going to be able to take care of the whole tower on the left side. You know, so we can leave that alone. And check out how much stuff we have here in the right lane. The opponent chooses to go with the Fireball. You know, the heavy spell is out at this point. I know Lumberjack is going to get tons of value, especially with the Mega Minion being there. We got the Bats out of the way. And we still got the Lumberjack in there with the Golemites, Mega Minion, Barbarian, and a Baby Dragon, guys. That King Tower got taken down with ease. And that was because, you know, that Mortar might have been a little bit too aggressive. All right, let's check out the next game here against the Lava Hound with the Night Witch. Here comes the Lava Hound play. So as a Golem player, if you're going against Lava Hound and the opponent starts it off, you want to go into the same lane, guys, because that's a safe play. You can't go opposite lane to a Lava Hound or Golems or Giants, stuff like that. Go same lane. So here, I go with the Night Witch Golem. You know, I keep applying my pressure. Here's a good Barbarian barrel from our end. You know, we got the Skarmy out of the way, and the Night Witch stays alive. So I chose to ignore the Lava Hound because Lava Hound alone cannot do much. Same as the Golem, guys, these troops cannot do much alone. So if you go with your push on the tower, you'll pick up more damage. They'll spend elixir on defense. And as you can tell, guys, we're up elixir as well, up on damage. So that Baby Dragon was a better choice to go on offense rather than putting it on the Lava Hound. So now, since we're up on elixir and our cycle's looking pretty good, here the opponent chose to do something very, very tricky. decided to leave that tower alone, which worked out because this game went on to be a 2-tower game, as you can tell. And that was actually really well played, because I don't have much that I can do in my cycle right now for that. And check out that Skarmy. That Skarmy just took care of almost took care of the Night Witch. And that brings out 3 elixir from the opponent, so that's good for us. We got a Golem at the King Tower. I don't know how I feel about this miner, to be honest. I can just mega minion that and easily defend. And the lava pups on the right got a good damage in, but I think the opponent thought it would get a lot more. So this time around, we're going into the same lane. Yeah. Oh yeah. So that Night Witch, I do it on the baby dragon. I do it right on the opponent's Night Witch. A Lumberjack to clear out the tombstone early, and especially when the tombstone is taken care of. The Lumberjack dies, right? We're gonna get a rage effect, which is gonna help our supporting units and the Golem go berserk. As you can tell, guys, we got a fireball out, arrows out from the opponent. That's 7 elixir, which are spells. It doesn't have any counter push, so that's good. That was a lot of elixir, but good game. Well played by switching the lanes and brought the game to a 2-tower game. So really well played. Hopefully my recording didn't stop, because that was a bit weird. And now it says no battles available. Oh, never mind. We're good, guys. So I went into this one, I believe. Let's check out the next one against Hog Rider Tesla. No, not Tesla. Inferno Tower with the Musketeer. So the opponent goes with the log, a Barbarian Barrel, Lumberjack onto the Hog Rider, and Hog Rider got 1 hit. Usually, if you mess up on your timing, it ends up getting 2 hits with the Lumberjack. But if your timing is on point, I'm pretty sure it only gets 1 hit. So guys, the win condition is out of the opponent's cycle, right? And that's when you can go Golem, right? You can't get rushed. Hopefully they don't have like a prince or something, or 2 win conditions in there. So here, if I try to defend that, I'm toast. So my bet is to trade towers here. I have a lightning in cycle. I can clear out the tower, and Night Witch will be able to clear out the night, and we should be fine for a tower trade. So that Musketeer actually got a lot of damage on our King Tower, bringing it down to 2666. But we still got to play here. Well, the opponent has a Fireball log in there. I don't know. I'm surprised that the Fireball didn't come out there. But, wow. We got a lot of damage in. I think the better play for the opponent was to Fireball. I'm surprised that didn't happen. But I'll take it right. Good win for us. Let's check out the next one right here. So we got the Balloon Inferno Dragon, Mega Knight. It's going to 4 elixir. So the opponent starts off the game with the Knight and Bats at the bridge. I have a baby dragon in cycle. Good defense. We got a counter push the opponent has to respond to. It comes out the Inferno Dragon. So we're trying to figure out, the deck that we're going against. So this is a good play. This is a pretty good play. Mega Minion with the, Balloon. And check out this, guys. I completely messed up on my Tornado. Wow. And that ends up being a lot of damage. So a simple mistake like that can cost you half your tower and makes your opponent laugh with the goblin emoji or emote. That's fine. So guys, at this point, You know what? I'm cool with sacking that tower. You know what? I didn't mean to sack the tower. I thought the opponent would go the same lane as me with the golem, but chose to spend 5 elixir into that lane. I'm actually happy with that. And I put the lumberjack in front of the golem because I want the Inferno Dragon to lock on to that, and so we get the rage effect. That will help out the golem get a lot of damage in. You see the opponent used a snowball just a second too early, guys, and the raged up bats there finished off the Inferno Dragon, and the Mega Minion is gonna get insane amount of value, bringing that tower down. So if you're in a little bit of a pickle, guys, and you know this Inferno Dragon, go with the lumberjack in front. It's gonna, it's gonna make the opponent maybe do some type of mistake, because that lumberjack was so late. Like, I did it right at the bridge. I think the opponent wasn't ready for it at that point, right? That's what I'm thinking. So here's another play from the opponent. I'm gonna choose to defend that lightly. Again, we're gonna have to trade towers, and the reason I let everything connect on the tower is because I want to have some form of a counter push. So as long as we take care of that right tower, not get 3 crowned, and have a Mega Minion Baby Dragon go back on offense, we're gonna be in a good position in this game. As you can tell, guys, that Baby Dragon came out to be clutch on offense. Now I have 2 Baby Dragons on the field, a Mega Minion, and look at the Golem's health, looking very healthy. You got the bat spawning, a Barbarian Barrel comes out. So ends up being a pretty good game. And I think I had to lose that left tower, and the goal was to keep those 2 units alive, the Mega Minion as well as the Baby Dragon. Letting the Inferno Dragon lock onto your tower. Let's check out this one against the Log Bait, Princess Rocket. I'm starting to see Log Bait come back into action a bit. It's good to see Log Bait coming back. Log Bait's a nice deck. Here goes the opponent with the Ice Spirit and a Goblin Barrel early in the game. As you can tell, I wasn't ready for that play. I tried to get a little bit of a play in. I was expecting the Goblin Gang. That's why I was ready with the Tornado spell. Because when you see Goblin Barrel, you can assume that it's gonna be a Log Bait deck, and their defense for Lumberjack is usually a Knight or a Goblin Gang. So when I saw the Knight, when I saw the Goblin Gang, I tried to get a nice play in with the Lumberjack. So if the opponent didn't use a log, it would have been, decent 2-3 hits. So I have to leave those goblins alone because we're going to even up on a little bit of damage here. I go with the Barbarian Barrel. We want that Princess taken care of if we want to get some value in this play. The Inferno Tower is down. The opponent's pretty low on elixir. Lumberjack gets to the tower, guys. Look at the value it's gonna get here. Wow, that is so much damage on that tower, because that Knight was a little bit delayed, and that let the Lumber just sneak right past it. And now we're up damage all of a sudden. I have this Mega Minion and Tornado, the Goblin Barrel to activate our King Tower, who I'm getting raided in Clash of Clans. Let's go. And now we are up on elixir a little bit. Questionable Golem, right? Again, I didn't think that Princess play would happen, but I had to Barbarian Barrel because we can't lose that tower like that. Just because that Princess will take care of that tower, and again, it will come back on the Golem and the bats on our offense. So I had to go that way. Here, I lightning the Knight rather than our tower, because we want that Knight as a tank to get out of our way so that we can get the bats and the Night Witch to the tower, as well as the Baby Dragon. That Tornado play was definitely needed to get the Princess out. As you can tell, those bats kind of got crazy there. And we got a Baby Dragon Lumberjack play, lock on the tower. We're ready for this play as well. I got a Barbarian Barrel ready for the Goblin Barrel. And now we're in a good cycle, guys. We haven't lost our tower yet. The opponent has to do something about that. With 20 seconds left in the game, chooses to Rocket. Now, Rocket is good for me like that. You know, I have to defend this left side. I can't let that go. I have a barbarian like that. So the rocket was good for me because if the opponent didn't rush me on the left side like that, I could have gone in with my spam right on offense. But since there was a lot of elixir spent on offense, I chose to defend, didn't want to lose my tower. And at this point, guys, we have taken over this game. The opponent didn't do Inferno Tower because I had the lightning ready in my cycle too. So the game got a little bit crazy there. Good game though. So we're at our new season highs. I think I'm gonna end this one here, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting this channel. We're very close to hitting 900 subscribers. Very close. So I just want to thank each and every one of you. Thanks for supporting the channel, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the future content. Brawling out. Peace. Take care, guys.